Okay, back with another league with Rakdos Scab. Been treating me quite well recently, so I thought we'd run it back through. This looks like an okay keep. We're on the play. We can go Thoughtseize into Douthie Voidwalker. We've got Grief as well. No scam this time quite yet. See how we get along. Right, so we'll just lead off on Blackleaf Cliff's Thoughtseize, I think. Okay, so this is Titan. So we could grief them as well. I think we're just going to take the amulet here. Oh yeah, because then they can't play anything turn one. Sure, take the amulet. Pass the turn. We've got another Thoughtseize as well. Okay. See what the opponent does. Okay, the player has a Saga. Pass the turn. Okay, Lily's actually a pretty good draw here. So I think we'll go Fetch Shock. Yeah, Blood Crypt. Because in case we draw Season Pyromancer. Just going to go Douthie here. Next time we'll probably play Liliana. Although I think we'll Liliana there. Okay. Guess we go Liliana first. In case you want to cast something from Douthie Voidwalker. Have to restart Modo in a second, I think. Pretty laggy. Right, so we'll plus here. What are we discarding? Agadeem's Awakening lets us grief next turn, so I think we'll just discard the Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think that's fine. See what the opponent discards. I had to restart Magic Online, so we can't actually see what was revealed by the opponent, unfortunately. Pretty sure there was a Summoner's Pact in there. Okay, they get rid of a Cavern of Souls. We know they've got Urza Saga. She'll probably play now. Oh yeah, we knew they had an Elder as well. Okay, so we draw. We draw Fury. So we're going to tick up, discard the Fury. Ticking up first, so the opponent has to discard without knowledge of that we're going to discard them again. Okay, Urza Saga, so let's just go Agadeem, yes, play the Grief, we know they've got Summoner's Pact. Okay, so Summoner's Pact Grazer, we're just going to take the Pact here, attack for 3. Protect our Liliana as well. The opponent's getting a land. So they've got 5 mana this turn. Where's the Saga? There's the Grazer. Got a land. No land to put in. See what we draw. Opponent can't block either of these. Well, we like that one. That possibly locks the game up for us. We exile another Summoner's Pact. Yeah, that probably, I mean, we've got Lily ready to ultimate as well. Souza. Okay. So a lot of hitting our opponent with a lot of discard there. Beating them down with Douthie Voidwalker. Yeah, we ultimate there. We give them, I think, well, it doesn't matter at that point. It's like basic forest and a Souza probably. The Veil very good in this matchup, especially on the play like that. Okay, so we'll bring in the Magus. We'll possibly bring in a Braid. Necromancer we want. What don't we like? So Lightning Bolt, it kills the Souza, but that's about it. Crocs is possibly a bit slow. Terminate's okay. We'll get rid of Knight's Whisper, and then it's whether we want a Braid. I think we probably do want a Braid, and it's probably better than something like Terminate. Just Terminate deals with, I guess Terminate deals with the Dryads as well, but maybe we're meant to see that. So yeah, really looking for either a fast Blood Moon or a fast kind of scam here. This is a matchup where we can deploy turn 1 Fury. Opponent does run, I think it might be up to 4 copies of Dismember, but that's probably all they've got to kill a Fury. This is okay. I think we'll go with it. Can we do better? So we have Thoughtseize on 1. Opponent's big in 7. I think I'm going to mulligan this weirdly. Thoughtseize, and then we've got a decent clock, but no, I think we'll keep. Like, if we draw a Grief, we're in really good shape. Okay, Saga, Amulet. Well, that's a good draw. Are we going to play Ragavan? So they could go. I think I'm going to Thoughtseize. The chance of them having Dryad is quite high here. They don't have Dryad. I think we're going to take another Amulet. Okay, so we wish we'd played the Ragavan there. Maybe we should. I've not thought about it. Okay, they make a token. I guess you wouldn't have been able to attack with Ragavan anyway. Okay, a Braid is quite nice. So we can either Braid this. I think I'm just going to destroy this. Pass the turn. Just because now the opponent, yeah, they can go as a Saga, but it slows them down a little bit, hopefully. Okay, so now we go, I think we just go land, go and get a red source, play Ragavan, play Voidwalker. Pass the turn. Okay, they make a token. They could just bounce as a Saga and keep going. That is an option that the opponent has. Okay, they do attack. I think, yeah, we're going to attack with Ragavan. We may feign death it as well. Yeah, we like Seasoned Pyromancer. Let's attack. Happy enough to trade Ragavan for this construct. Maybe we should feign death there. Oh, I didn't mean to play the land really. So we could go Voidwalker to increase the clock, or we could. I think we're going to go Spyro here. See, I should use the feign death. I think. You get 2 tokens. Opponent makes another token. Go and get Amulet. I don't think there's anything else they can get in their deck. Maybe we should have just played. Yeah, we probably should have just played the other Voidwalker actually, because these are just going to be able to block all of our stuff forever now. And it was a mistake playing the land as well, because we could have thrown the Pyromancer into the construct, have it die, and then feign death it back. They get Relic of Progenitus, sure. Let's say we can play it. You may play it this turn. So I think we could play Urza's Saga. No attacks from the opponent. I guess they know we're just... Okay, Ragavan. What do we do here? I think we want to hold up the terminate. So just attack. Play the Ragavan. Play the land. Pass the turn. Wouldn't be surprised to see the opponent draw a card there. Keeping up terminate for Titan's probably what we want to be doing here. Okay, there's a Valakut. Although, okay, opponent is attacking now. Do I terminate? I think we'll block one like this. And then terminate the other one? Is that fine? So we get to trade. And we're hitting back in for 7, which is lethal in 2 turns. The opponent might have a Titan that they can cast next turn. Okay, Fury. Attack with everything. So they will have 6 mana, but they won't have anything to be able to give it haste. Hopefully. So attack for 7. Endurance. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. Okay, so it blocks the Ragavan, which is fine. And it gives us a target for our Fury at least. Okay, so we've got lethal on the field. Opponent can cast, if they've got an untapped land, they can cast Titan. But we still attack for a fair amount. Okay, so no untapped land. Well, we'll take an Undying Malice. Okay, opponent just never found anything, so we get there against Amulet Titan, which is good. See you for the next round. Right, it's like a Rakdos mid-range hand here. We're going to keep it. We're on the play. We can go Thoughtseize, Croxa, Liliana. So that's a lot of discarding that the opponent will have to do, essentially. We've got a removal spell as well, which is nice. We'll just fetch a basic swamp here. Thoughtseize. Okay, so it's hammer. So I think we're just going to take the Sigarda's Aid. Yeah, it's the only way they've got of equipping a hammer. We'll probably want to bolt the Sentinel at some point. Maybe we bolt the Sentinel now, actually. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yep, pay the 1. Just make it so the opponent doesn't have any creatures is always nice against hammer. There's the giver. Okay, so them not playing the Ornithopter is great for us here. I think they so this indicates they may have blacksmith skill. So just make them sacrifice. Like I say, we're just looking to get them to have nothing going on. Okay, Paladin's quite scary. So we can't quite escape Croxa here. We could go Croxa. So we tick up, put Croxa into the graveyard. If we'd played the fetch land, we would have been able to. So you might as well tick up, get rid of a land. Okay, they did have the blacksmith skill. So we'll get rid of Catacombs here. Play this. Let's go Croxa. I think are we going to keep hold of the Feign Death, or are we going to just cast it here? Is it worth using it just as a bolt? I think so. And let me just pass the turn. So hammer is obviously their best draw. They probably killed Liliana here. Yeah. But then we get to Croxa. Okay, another Paladin. Just going to get a basic swamp. Spyro's also good. I wonder if we should be Spyroing instead. No, I think we'll just... Croxa uses our mana better. Put the opponent 7 as well. Hopefully the opponent doesn't find exactly hammer. Okay, so we'll attack here. So the opponent might have like a... Okay, Sigarda's Aid. Allowing them to take less damage. But with this Seasoned Pyromancer, we'll be able to block. So it should be fine here. Yeah, we'll play the land. That's Whisper, not a bad draw. Any attacks here we probably block. I guess a hammer onto the Ornithopter. Opponent had lines to win there. Hammer, draw 2, hammer. Although actually they couldn't equip at instant speed, so yeah, I think we would have been fine mostly there. I guess hammer, draw 2, hammer, Shadow Spear would have done it, or even hammer, Shadow Spear probably. Okay, so we want the Hidajesu, both the Engineered Explosives, the Abrade, both copies of Fatal Push. I usually side out Blood Moon. Liliana was good there, but it's not often, I don't think. Night's Whisper's too slow. Croxer is, again, it was good there, but it often is too slow. And then I usually side out 2 Douthies for 2 Thorax. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's go with that. See how we get on. Right, easy mulligan here. And an easy keep here. What we're going to get rid of, I think we'll just get rid of Vista. Play a Ragavan on 1. Okay, so I've got the Sigarda's Aid, but no creature. Well, we don't mind seeing more Furies. Always quite like to braid. Very good to have here. Inkmoth Nexus. Okay, so we're going to want to hold up here, I think, because there is a world in which... Oh, should play land there so that we could have abraded if they activate the... Yeah, that would have been really good. Reality Chip. Okay, that's unexpected. Okay, I'll play Shizo, pass the turn. Maybe we should, maybe we should have Furied that. Okay, Lavinia. Okay, sure. So I guess the problem here is that they could have Hammer. I think we're gonna deal 3 damage here. Okay, so no hammer. That's a good draw. So we'll go Fury, Exile Fury. Although I guess, well, maybe this is incorrect, because we're still a little bit soft to Inkmoth Nexus. So they do have a hammer. That makes that a 10-14. Do the Undying Malice. I guess we probably do. Okay. So yeah, the hammer pretty good there. I think we'll take the damage. Okay, there's a sentinel. Shocking in. Okay, they've got Stoneforge. So this could be... So it is another hammer, so we do have to block here. So yeah, I think we lose this game. Okay, push is nice. Are we attacking? We can take a hit from one hammer, so I think we're attacking here. You know, if the opponent wants to flash in the hammer, it's fine. Okay. Let them tap here. Here's the hammer. I'm assuming they'll attach it to the Inkmoth Nexus. Push. Pay the 1. Okay, so that fades that. They might have another hammer. So we go to 4 here. No, we go to 8. Okay, Saga's pretty good though. But another removal spell. EE. Oh, not quite. Okay, so we'll go EE on 1, but then we are going to have to block. We are going to have to block the reality chip with the Fury. Yep, good attack from the opponent. I mean, I think we're pretty much dead anyway because this Saga's gonna... That's another Fury. So what if we go Fury, crack EE, which kills a lot of... I mean, we have to do this now anyway. Yeah, crack this. We can't wait for the Saga to go off. But then, so the tap so the construct is going to be, I think we'll Fury that down. It removes an artifact from the field as well. I mean, we're really quite unlikely to win this one now because this is going to be a 3-3. I mean, we could draw another copy of Engineered Explosives. This is going to be 3 hits down to 4. They probably get Pithing Needle. Save them from another EE. Which is why we had to crack it main phase. They get Shadow Spear. They equip. This becomes a 4-4. So yeah, it's Engineered Explosives or bust now. Okay. So yeah, take a loss, but we'll be on the play, which is obviously a lot better here. Maybe we should keep Blood Moon in, but it's never been that great for me in this matchup. We lost to Hammer there, but I mean, and we'd have never had a turn to play Blood Moon. But being on the play is big. Don't think there's anything we really want to bring in. I could consider taking out some Douthies for like some collective brutalities or something, but sorcery speed interaction probably not what we want to be doing, so just run it back. Okay, this is an interesting hand. We're going to keep it. It's very close. I mean, we can turn one Fury, but I think I'd rather keep Fury back for if the opponent plays a load of creatures. We get to Ragavan here. We can't quite grief them. Really wouldn't mind seeing a land off the top. Could be Sentinel. Okay, that's really good for us. Really good for us because now we get to, and we've drawn the Terminate as well. Don't want to play the Colossus Hammer. Let's just go Grief. Get rid of Terminate. Ooh, Sanctifier and Vec. Well, we'll be taking that one. So I'll take Sanctifier, Undying Malice. Take the Lavinia, I think. Yeah, we'll just take all the creatures. Okay, they find Urza's Saga, which is obviously pretty good. But might be a tad slow. There's the hammer. We're attacking him for 6 a turn as well. And bolt. Okay, so we've drawn very well. Could consider EE on 1 here. Giver of Runes. Yeah, we'll play that. Extra 1 damage. Classic greed, 1 land. Yeah, we definitely have gotten pretty fortunate, but we kept Ragavan removal. Yeah, Ragavan generates treasures. That's a Stoneforge Mystic, so wonder what they'll get here. We'll probably bolt that. Although we've got 2, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think we'll just bolt them. I guess they've got Blacksmith skill here. There's a Catacombs. So we could go a Braid. We could give this protection from white, actually. That's probably better. Get white. Attack for 6, down to 2. Nothing of note. Do we E on 1 just in case? I feel like we probably do. And then if the opponent cracks the fetch here, we'll abrade the Stoneforge, I think. I suppose they could put Caldra in here. Oh, they could get Pithing Needle, put Caldra in, I guess we destroy the Pithing Needle. Opponent goes to 1. Well, that's a Paladin. So we just abrade that. Deal 3 damage. They haven't got blacksmith skill up. They can equip this all they like, they can't block. Because this has menace. And we can give this protection as well. Very badly played. I thought we played alright. Well, on to the next round. Okay, round number 3, and this is exactly the kind of hand we like. Turn 1, double grief. We're not far off being able to do it turn 2 as well. We go grief, exile, Night's Whisper, use this. If we find another black card, we can put another grief onto the field on turn 2. I think that's what we do, rather than trying to hold onto the Night's Whisper. I think that's fine. So we'll exile the Night's Whisper. So we're against mine, power plant, tap. Okay, so we're against Natural Tron. So let's take Thought Not Seer, Undying Malice. We could take Chalice. Because they'll Chalice on 1 on... Yeah, I think we'll take the Chalice here. Because we can get rid of the Reality Smasher at some point. Okay, so they play the power plant. Okay, that's a land. So we'll attack here. So we will have to use our grief here if... I mean, do we win the race though? Not sure. Okay, Ragavan's pretty nice. Do we dash? I think we have to grief now. Yeah, they're going to have Tron next turn. Okay, Warping World, double Smasher. Okay. So we probably have to take a Smasher. So we can't play Ragavan here because they're just warping whale it. So they make a token. Where's the tower? Here comes the Smasher. They might just hold back to block, in which case we probably Fury down the Scion. No, they're attacking. Okay, there's a Bloodstone Mire. Let's go Ragavan. Attack with both. I mean, if we've got another Smasher, then fine. Khan Stylex. Okay, we can't cast that anyway, so we'll play a land. If the last card in their hand is the third Reality Smasher, then fine. You know, we've actually got lethal on the... Yeah, we've actually got lethal on the swing here. Chalice on one is pretty... Oh, they do have the other Smasher. Okay, sure. Yeah, fine. You know, they found triple Smasher. We were one turn short. Maybe we should have furied this, but I don't think so. You know, this was, well, yeah. I don't think we would have beaten double Smasher anyway. It's in reality, it's in Eldrazi coming back a little bit. Right, so we want the Magus. We don't want Lightning Bolt. Probably want a Braid. We could consider... Necromancer naming as tower, but I think that's probably a bit slow against Eldrazi. Maybe out for one Night's Whisper. Okay. Yeah, we probably should have seen the Smasher coming, but given that they played the... They attacked with the Scion as well, but yeah, I don't think there was anything we could have done to stop that. If we found another black card for another Grief, Undying Malice, but we don't. This matchup's probably bad for us. They've got 4 copies of Chalice of the Void. Okay, that's a no-lander, which is unfortunate. That's also a no-lander. Okay, so we're on the mull to 5 on the play. 2 0 lands. Have Blood Moon in both of them, but mulligan again. Okay, so this is turn 1 Fury. I'm going to keep this. What are we bottoming? So we could... I don't think it is though. I think we're just going to play Ragavan. So I think we'll go put Blood Crypt, Feign Death, and then go Ragavan. Which one are we putting back? I think it's probably Feign Death. Although Fury's... Yeah, let's go Feign Death and then just play Ragavan on 1. Hope they don't have the Dismember. If they have Dismember, we probably lose, but there we go. Okay, they don't. Inscribed Tablet. Some new cards in this. Sacrifice it, reveal top 5, put a land. If you didn't... Why would you not play... I guess this must be in addition to Expedition Map. Well, yeah, okay. That answers that. Thoughtseize. Ballista, Matter Reshaper. Okay, so Matter Reshaper... We probably take them... Oh, this is... So they've got Double Temple. They could go Ballista, but Ballista for 1. This is quite good. I think we just take Reshaper here. Khan's not coming down for several turns. Let's take the Reshaper. Maybe that's incorrect. There's the mine. Here's the Ballista. Yeah, gonna stop the Ragavan. Well, Undying Malice is actually quite a good draw. Opponent could block and shoot us, I guess. Oh, although if we go Undying Malice, they just shoot it, so that doesn't actually work here. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. So let's go sacrifice this. I guess we get Shizo, although we want double red, so it's probably just Blackleaf Cliffs. Play the Cliffs. We do have to pass the turn. So reveal the top 5, put a land card. They get Urza's Power Plant. I think we're probably just playing the Fury now. Kills Khan. Reshaper. Okay, Thoughtseize is a reasonable draw. So let's go. We'll attack first because if this dies and they put something in their hand, we'll want to Thoughtseize it away potentially. Warping Whale. Oh, so they can counter the Thoughtseize, which is pretty rough. Okay, that's the one time when we want to the one situation where we really want to Thoughtseize first. If they hit exactly Warping Whale. Okay, well that's Tron, so they can go crack that, get Tron, play Khan. They get a 1-mana spell because Khan's going to die. Obviously, they might just get Ensnaring Bridge. We know one of the cards in their hand is a Swamp. Yeah, they probably get. Yeah, they do get Ensnaring Bridge. Maybe we should have saved the Thoughtseize. Yeah, okay, so firing off the Thoughtseize there was really bad. We should have just saved it for this turn. Yeah, that was a mistake because we could have Thoughtseized the bridge. Now we need to find a Braid. Okay, Season Pyromancer is quite nice. Let's attack Khan. So we get 2 looks at a Thoughtseize. Make a token. Well, there's a Liliana of the Veil, so cast that. Also an out eventually to Ensnaring Bridge. You know, we're playing well into All Is Dust. If the opponent All Is Dusts, we'll just concede. There's another Khan. Could get something like Pithing Needle here, name Liliana. So notably we... that's a Worm Coil engine. Okay. So we attack here. Oh, terminate. Okay. So we attack with everything. Kill Khan. Okay, so these trading isn't actually too bad here, because then we've got the terminate. We can actually clear the worm tokens. So they get a couple of worms. We'll go. We could edict. We edict. They can't kill the Liliana. I think that's fine here. But they are going to bridge. But keeping the Liliana around I think is slightly better. This Smasher. Really? Okay, well, we get to keep Liliana around and edict the Smasher here. So if we tick up Lily, we can then double block. Lily takes 2. But then we're probably dead. We could edict the Smash. I think we have to edict the Smasher actually. Opponent's got that bridge in hand. Relic. Draws a card. Thought-Knot's here. That's fine. Lily's been overperforming for me a little bit here in these matches. Don't know if we want more. Okay, there's the bridge. Okay, well, we'll terminate that right away. Draw a card. Play the Voidwalker. We're not in good shape here. You know, the opponent's gone through quite a lot of cards, but just another land. That's a Fury, so I think we keep that in hand. I'm thinking the opponent's just got a land in hand. Do we keep this? I think so. Map. Probably gets... Ooh. Okay, yeah, there's a Saga pretty good there. Ragavan can't attack, unfortunately. So we can cast an Expedition map with Voidwalker, but that's not what we want to be doing. So looking for, yeah, Colligan's Command, a Braid. We haven't actually got too much that deals with Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, Eldrazi-Tron's probably really good against this. I haven't, this is the first time I've been playing it. Blast Zone's pretty good. Feign Death. So they can make a token, so there's no point in attacking with this. I guess if they make a token, we then block with... No, I think this is fine. We'll just leave it. We probably... This Feign Death's not a bad draw. Because I guess we could go Fury, kill the Pyromancer, Feign Death the Pyromancer. How bad is that? Or do we want to cast... I think that's actually fine. So go Fury. Shoot the Pyromancer. Feign Death here. Get it back. Get rid of Ragavan. Find another Ragavan. Okay, so not the best hits there, but quite a cool line. It's going to make a token with Urza's Saga. I'd be surprised to see them put counters on Blood Moon, on Blast Zone. Probably 2 counters. They probably want to get rid of this Voidwalker. Right, pass the turn. Opponent's gonna. They put 5 count. They've gone up to 5 with their blast zone, so that can kill a Fury. So as a Saga enters the exile zone, they get inscribed tablet. Oh, I guess that's quite good for. I guess it's quite good. It's like a draw card, but well, let's see what we get. Magus of the Moon. Well, we'll go with it here, and then we can play the blast zone if they crack it. Which we probably do. So yeah, let's go. I think we can play lands with that. Because it says play. Oh, it's a. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that that does not work. I guess we can, if we ever kill our Magus of the Moon. But yeah, that was really rather dumb. I guess we could have got inscribed tablet, but I think that's probably for the best. At some point now we can try and kill our Magus of the Moon, put some counters on. That's the biggest blunder I've made in a long time. Too early for me, maybe. Opponent doesn't have colourless mana now. Well, that's a Fury, so we could go. If we attack with these, opponent blocks. This goes to 2, and then we kill that and deal 2 to the other one. Oh, we can dash Ragavan as well. So kill this. Let's attack. I think we want to keep the Blood Moon around now, because actually it might, if the opponent starts drawing colourless cards like Matter Reshaper, Thought Not Seer, where they need actual colourless mana, then oh, we can attack with the Magus, but don't want to do that. Okay, so we get to kill both constructs here. And then if the opponent can't do stuff, we can start dashing this Ragavan. Could have Dismember here. Yeah, they do have Dismember. What is this? 14, 15. Ballista? We'll probably concede to Ballista. Yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, Blast Zone was pretty it wasn't too bad, because now that we've got rid of the Magus, we can start putting counters on it. But yeah, the Dismember into Ballista finishes us off. Okay, well, we take a loss to Eldrazi Tron. Not the most common deck anymore, but definitely an interesting take on it with the few new artifacts from Dominaria. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. See you for round number 4. Right, going to mulligan this hand. Doesn't really do too much. If Blood Moon's good, it might be good. If you can go Grief, Crocs of Blood Moon, but yeah, gonna mulligan that. We've definitely got better things to be doing. This isn't great either. Very, very reliant on finding another land or Ragavan surviving. I think we're going to mulligan again. Yeah, this is a lot better. We'll keep this. We could turn one Fury, but I think we've lost so many cards anyway that I think we're just going to go get rid of Ragavan, get rid of Undying Malice Fury. You know, it could be that this matchup's something where we want Fury turn 1. Okay, so if it turns out Fury turn 1 would have been quite good. This is probably Besage you into birds. Don't know, it could be Yawgmoth. Not Yawgmoth. Could still be Yawgmoth. Okay, well I guess we attack. Of course the opponent blocks. Let's go, I think we'll just go Knight's Whisper. Yeah, that's a problem. I think we have to go Thoughtseize here. Because if they've got another search effect, they just win the game next turn. We'll take the Strangleroot Geist. Play a Ragavan. Yeah. So actually Fury turn 1 would have been pretty good here. Okay, Geralf's Messenger's pretty good. Opponent might even be able to drain us out here. I meant to do that. I mean, we're pretty much dead. We take 3 here. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. You know, the opponent can go off and they can sacrifice stuff, do Geralf's Messenger a load of times. Like, I don't think we've got any catch-up cards. Once the opponent gets to a board state like this, it's pretty hard to overcome. So, we take a loss to Yawgmoth. So I think do we have some sideboard stuff? We got 4 Doughty Voidwalkers in the main, which is nice. Necromancer could be good. Don't think we want Engineered Explosives. Blood Moon tends to not be very good. I guess Unlicensed Hearse is probably fine. K-Command's not great. Liliana's not great. Push is probably better than Bolt. Get rid of a Knight's Whisper. Maybe get rid of 1 Croxer. I think that's fine. Right, this hand's very close, but if this was a red-black land, I'd probably keep, but I think we're going to mulligan. This hand isn't great, but I think we can keep it. Bottom 1 of these Undying Malice. Let's lead off on Ragavan. If the opponent's got Young Wolf, then let's take our loss. I guess we can Undying Malice the Ragavan and then push the Young Wolf. Could be Birds or Hierarch here. Okay, it's Hierarch. So we'll attack with Ragavan. Happy to trade off here. I mean, we won't be trading. We find a Birds. So we'll push the Hierarch, play the Birds, play a land, pass the turn. Birds also helps if we want to hit something else from Ragavan. The Birds. Okay, so we'll just go and get I think basic Swamp here. Oh, I thought we had another push. We do not have another push. Forgot we used it on the Hierarch. That's not great. Can't imagine the opponent doesn't block here. Yeah. Maybe Yawgmoth here. It's Grist. Okay. So we need to find Fury, really. More lands. Not great. Guess we'll attack and use our Undying Malice. Means that yeah, it just means the opponents, you know, they're not able to just trade with Ragavan with the 1/1s made by Grist. Okay, we're just gonna take a loss here. Maybe we should have mulliganed the hand. Fury might get us out of it, but it's unlikely. Okay, opponent draws, killing the birds. Another feign death. Okay, yeah, I think we're willing to pack it in here. Yeah, okay, so I think lessons to be learned from that. We probably need to think about mulliganing quite aggressively for, you know, the busted starts. Ragavan is not great in the matchup. I think I valued it too highly there. But yeah, there we go. Pretty quick order, losing to Ragavan. So 2 pretty abysmal showings in a row. I think I definitely could have played better. But yeah, any tips, do let me know. But let's move on. Try and save the 3-2. Okay, interesting hand here. I think we have to mulligan this though. It's not really doing anything. You got a Thoughtseize, but then you're reliant on this Seasoned Pyromancer. We can do a lot better. This isn't much better. I think we will keep this. Just about get rid of probably the Undying Malice. Keep 3 lands. Let's lead off with a Delta. See what we're against. Probably go Voidwalker on 2. Could go Croxer. It depends what they're on. Arid Mesa. Okay, so it looks like Murktide here. So I think we'll go. Well, Voidwalker is liable to be just got by Lightning Bolt, etc. But I think we go for it here. Just means that if the opponent goes, you know, they're less likely to be able to get Delirium if they want to go like Opt and things like that. Consider, as it probably is. This coming turn, if this is still a 1/1, we probably just blast it with Kolaghan's Command. Okay. Light up the stage. Well, that's a new one on me. Okay, so it's actually Prowess. They don't hit a land, although they have a land in hand. Okay, Swifts. Why would... Okay, sure. So here, what do we want to do? I think we're attacking, playing Croxer. Play Croxer first. We could light up the stage as well. Has this got haste? Increases control gain. Crikey. Given that the opponent's at 11, I think we just attack here. Play the undercrit. Pass the turn. Opponent's at 8. Put Soul Scar Mage into the graveyard. If they've got land bolt or something, that's pretty scary. We take 3. I think we're just keeping attacking. So we've got Thoughtseize. So we go. We've got them dead next turn if we go Kolaghan's Command. Which I think we'll go for now. No, I don't think we do actually. I think we wait because if the opponent wants to, if they've got a bolt, if we take command, then they just throw it at our face. They go to 4. Another Swift Spear. Could have iteration, I guess. Lava Dart. I mean, Lava Dart will be exiled. Another Lava Dart? Okay. How much damage are you taking? 5, 10, 16. Okay, so we actually have to use a Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command, so do we have them discard a card? No, I think we'll get back Croxer. Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Target player discards. No, deal 2 damage. We'll get Croxer back. Deal 2 here. We get a 2. Well, our only option is to go Croxer. Hope they've got 2 lands in hand. They do not. Okay, so it's 3 damage, isn't it? I guess we'll do it. Okay, so yeah, prowess. God, this league hasn't gone as well as recent leagues, but I don't know if we've got any sideboard here. We'll have a look. Okay, I think engineered explosives probably good here. Collective brutality and fatal push also. I don't want any of the thought seizes. Don't really want the blood moons. What else? Croxer's fine. Liliana's fine. Guess we could cut Awakening. We're not going to want to shock that in, but it does reduce our land count. I think Hidajesu might be good as well. Yeah, Kikomar's a bit slow. Okay, let's go with something like that. Oh, should be cutting Knight's Whisper. Should definitely be cutting Night's Whisper. What would we bring in? Probably bring in a Braid for Night's Whisper if we get to game 3 here. Going to be looking for, I mean, this is a matchup where something like turn 1 Fury would be really good. Turn 1 Grief is actually less good, I suppose, because they probably run loads of, well, I suppose Bolt is going to be the only real thing that kills it in a prowess, because they're unlikely to be running loads of the, you know, they haven't got the other burn spells like Burn would have. Ragavan's probably good. Yeah, I think we will keep. I think we're happy to trade off a Ragavan for a turn 1 creature if the opponent goes for it. And we can make sure we get in with Ragavan if we want. Opponent kept 7. They play a Swift Spear. Will they attack? Bauble. I mean, if they don't, they lose a point of damage. So a good draw would be something like Undying Malice. I wonder if we're meant to block here, save ourselves 3 life. Don't think so. I think we'd rather Ragavan. Okay, just the threat of Ragavan here, giving the opponent, you know, stopping them attack. So if we draw, oh, it's another land. I don't think now we can afford to Fury. I think we will attack with Ragavan though. I think we're happy to trade here for the Swift Spear. You know, that Ragavan saved us quite a lot of damage there. And then we can just go Blood Crypt tapped, pass the turn, and then next turn we'll go fetch basic swamp, cast Pyromancer, get rid of 2 lands. Okay, there's a Sprite Dragon. Okay, push is good, but I think, yeah, we don't just want to use 1 mana here, and we might be able to Fury down a load of stuff in a couple of turns. So let's go this. Get rid of a couple of lands. Okay, so we draw a lot of spells, which is nice. We got, you know, we got Fury if we need to potentially wipe the opponent's board, depending on what they do. Got 2 just straight up kill spells as well, which is nice. Iteration, is it? Could be another Sprite Dragon. Hopefully it's not something like Searing Blaze. Okay, that's fine. So we'll probably go for Fury only kills 2 things, but then we can push another one and play Voidwalker, so I think that's fine. Play the Voidwalker. I suppose we could attack if they'll just block here, but if they block here with this, we can then Fury deal this 1. Yeah, so we'll attack here. If they double block, that's also fine. Let's go Fury. We'll kill this and this. And then I think while the opponent's tapped out, we'll just go push this as well. Pass the turn. So that was pretty good. They have a bolt. Iteration. Cast the bauble. See what we draw. Hopefully it's something good. Undying Malice is actually pretty good. It's annoying that they know about it, but you know, it means that we can potentially block with Spyro and draw some cards. We can also do shenanigans with Doughty Voidwalker, so things like cast there. We can cast a spell from their exile zone and then Undying Malice it, which is probably what we'll do here. Well, actually, we might just attack. If we attack for 5, if the opponent blocks our Seasoned Pyromancer, we got 2 Feign Deaths now. So let's go. We could go Undying Malice the Voidwalker. I think we'll do that. Sacrifice it. We could cast Iteration actually. Actually, yeah, I think Iteration is probably better. Is that better than bolting that? Probably. So let's go hand bottom exile, play the land, attack with Spyro. Okay, so let's fetch, swamp, go terminate this one, Feign Death this, draw 2 more cards. So we could Fury this down, but I think we're happier to just chill. That was a pretty good turn. It's another iteration, yeah. Okay, so the exile Soulscar Mage, but we do anything they exile gets counter from Douthty, so. And we're attacking him for 7 now. This has to attack. Yeah, the Feign Deaths work so well with Douthty. Let's exile land. They got 4 cards in hand. Fetch Shock down to 9. Sprite Dragon Bolt, maybe? Okay, well this Fury is going to clean up again. Okay, that's good. So let's go. So we'll go attack. No blocks from the opponent, so we'll go. If we'd have dashed Ragavan, they would have had to block, but I think this is better. Let's go Grief. Bedlam Reveler. Okay, so how much is that going to cost? I think we take that. 1, so it costs 1. Only costs 1 less actually. Can I even cast that? I've only got 1 instant or sorcery, so yeah, I think it's just we take light up the stage here, and then Fury down the stuff that can actually deal us damage. Yeah, opponent concedes from the game. So yeah, we drew pretty well there, but yeah, Douthty Voidwalker was quite an all-star in that matchup. Yeah, when you pair it with the Undying spells, it's just, yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll as I said, take out Knight's Whisper for an Abrade. I think that's just better. Go with that. Okay, we really like this hand. It's got, we can either go turn 1 Fury or turn 1 Grief. We've got a Collective Brutality as well. If the opponent plays a creature, we'll definitely turn 1 Fury. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to turn 1 Fury, and then the turn after we can potentially go Collective Brutality, kill another thing. Engineered Explosives is interesting. So do we just go turn 1 Grief now? No, because I think we want to keep the Brutality. I'd rather keep the Brutality than Ragavan. So let's go land. Let's go and grab a Swamp. Fury. Exile the Ragavan. Kill this. Undying Malice. So yeah, +1/+1 counter's so big here. Against a deck that has, you know, loads of bolts. There's a Soul Scar Mage. Double Soul Scar Mage. So do we just go Engineered Explosives on 1? Guess let's attack first. We're attacking for 8 here. Do we go, or we could go land, get a mountain. I actually think Collective Brutality is better here. Pitch Grief, and then keep the E, and then next turn we'll be able to go. Yes, let's go -2/-2. Or do we just want to gain some life? No, I think we'll go 2 modes. -2/-2, and this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. Get rid of Grief. Double Light Up the Stage, Sprite Dragon. Okay, so we'll take a Light Up the Stage. Here comes Light Up the Stage. They're going to have to take a damage from this. Lava Dart. I guess they can Lava Dart the Fury. But they take a damage, they go to 6. They could flash it back, I suppose. And we can still EE this turn. Actually, probably EE on 2 now. Opponents conceded from the game. Yeah, they can never tap this Fiery Islet again. So, yeah. GG's. We get the 3-2. So what did we lose to? We took a couple of losses to Eldrazi Tron and Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth can be quite a good matchup, especially if you get Fury. I don't think I kept quite the right hands for that one. But yeah, the deck still feels really, really good. Not sure wouldn't change anything, I don't think. Yeah, not much more to say. I think the deck's a really good choice at the moment. Liliana Veil has kind of been overperforming, so it might be that I'd look to put another one in the side, but I think one off has felt fine. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed that. See you again soon.